Hello everyone. For this video, I'm going to show a bootstrapping and cluster onboarding use case to Gloo Mesh with SpectroCloud. Here I am using a pre-created cluster profile in SpectroCloud to create my demo management environment, in my case running on Azure. You can see here that in the UI, all I need to insert is my Gloo Mesh license key and walk through the steps to select all of my cluster profile parameters. And from there, all I need to click is deploy, and Gloo Mesh, a cluster will come up with Gloo Mesh installed. I've gone ahead and speed up the cluster provisioning phase, so we'll see, a little bit of a shortened video there. Here, really what we're trying to show is how easy it is to bootstrap a cluster as well as onboard a Istio service mesh into my Gloo Mesh management cluster. As you can see, I've gone ahead and clicked through all of the menu and selected deploy. At this point, we will speed up forward at 20x speed. Once my cluster is deployed after this, you'll see that I have port forwarded to the Gloo Mesh management plane, and there are currently no clusters registered. So let's go ahead and create a demo cluster one, or one of our worker clusters, using another profile that we built. In the worker cluster profile, what we'll have is Istio deployed, the Gloo Mesh agents deployed. And what you'll see in this video is that after selecting all of my cluster parameters, the entire process is automated and the cluster will bootstrap itself. Here, the only inputs that I need is to add the IP address or host name of the Gloo Mesh management agent or management server. So you can see on my management cluster, I've grabbed that IP, insert it here, and then select my cluster name, in my case, cluster 1. Here again, I just add in the parameters for my cluster. I'll be deploying this one also in Azure. Select which node size you want, disk size. And again, we will speed up this video for the cluster provisioning phase. Everything looks good, and go ahead and click deploy. Here we'll speed this up again at 20x so that we don't have to sit around and watch it. And after this cluster is done, provisioning and the add-ons packs are deployed, what we'll see is that we can log into or port forward to our Gloo Mesh dashboard, and we'll see that our cluster is onboarded. Here we can check first. We can see that the Gloo Mesh agent pod is running on demo cluster 1. Go ahead and check the logs as well. Make sure that there's no errors in the pod logs. Everything is looking good. And then here I will port forward to my management cluster dashboard. And what we'll see is before our cluster was not registered, or we had no clusters registered, and now we see cluster 1 has been registered with Istio 1.12.6 running in West US2. Hope you enjoyed this quick demo.